yo, Maxi. I'm a bit tired.
What up?
Max. I
You
was
tired?
up to 4 o'clock last night watching E-buggy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was watching E-buggy at 2:30 something last night. I don't know what's going on with
I
me,
wasn't.
but it would
I
have been
went to
like,
sleep, woke up, had a good
yeah,
night's sleep.
I watched the main, and then I was like, oh, let me watch the Ghana's main, and next thing you know, I'm watching the Pro main. What's up, everybody? Hey, guys, we are back. It's a short show today. Thank you guys for tuning in last week. Hey, if you guys can share this here, so we can get started, because you know what? It's time to drop our intro. We guys want to know your thoughts on our intro too, so let us know what you think about the intro, the new NNRC intro.
Nitro is the glory. Welcome to the No Name RC podcast with your host tonight, Keenan White, aka Lefty the Great, and if you are unlucky, the Finnish village idiot, JQ. This is the RC podcast with no name, but plenty of content. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious bench racing.
Yes, indeed. Nitro is the glory, but E-buggy pays the bills. And today, Max, it is definitely day of the glory because it is Nitro Buggy qualifying at DNC. I'm your host, Keenan White, a.k.a. Lefty the Great, and not joining me is the Finnish idiot, but he might be one later, JQ. But joining me is his counterpart, and I guess I can't call you Padawan no more, but you know, because you're not like a Padawan.
I mean, you know, Anakin turned to the dark side as well. So maybe I'm just Anakin Skywalker.
Are you trying to say, are you at Jedi level yet? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm Jedi. Come on.
Okay.
Of course I'm Jedi.
So it's like rule of two. You and JQ are the Dark Lords of the Sith now. You're not a Jedi, you're a Sith. Rule of two.
No, but like if I was Padawan before, he's the good side. But I don't know. This RC world is like the flip Sky Wars, you know?
What's up, Max? How are you? Thank you for joining. What's up? How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I've been chilling, spending my weekend, you know. All good in the hood.
Thank you. We had a great show yesterday. You got to talk with JQ for the first time in a long time. Not first time in a long time, but you know, publicly.
Yeah, we've been talking all year. We have the same home track. We are friends.
Okay, got you. You know what? What's up, everybody? It's main day, Nitro Buggy Main Day at DNC, and we're not there, but I feel like I'm there. That's how tired I am. Because, you know, like, I'm been so, like, hyper about this for the last few days. It's like, I'm starting to come down now. So I'm a little bit tired. But I'm been enjoying it. And I was up to the late last night, and I was up early this morning, and then we're doing this. So, hey, we said we was going to do a show today, so we're here, and we're going to do it, and we're going to have fun. And, hey, what's up to everybody? Shout out to all of the NNRC listeners from around the world. Thank you guys for your support. We greatly appreciate it. And shout out to all the patrons to support this podcast. We definitely greatly appreciate it. You know, if you wish to be a patron of this podcast, the link is in the written description. Shout out to all the awesome sponsors that support this podcast. They are, of course, Mayako. The cat is out of the bag. Mayako is a car, and it's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. It's going to be fun too. Techno RC. Got a big team there at the DNC. Joe Bornos third last night in Truggy, by the way. Congratulations to him. I know you we'll talk about that later. Beach RC. Brent's out there having fun. We're not going to call Brent today because it's a little bit early. Shout out to JQ Racing, all my JQ Racing family around the world. Don't worry, we ain't going anywhere. We're still staying JQ Racing. Relax. SCRC. Got the new ad drop. I know they're all excited about that. Manscaped.com. Don't forget to keep everything, you know, and down there, trimmed up here, down there. Keep it all trimmed up. Manscaped.com. Racecraft USA. Oh my God. No, that guy there, Max. If we ever go back to California together, we got to go hang out with those guys at their track. We'll have a lot of fun. The Racecraft USA guys at CTRC, a lot of fun. And of course, shout out to my boy Wally Builds is up there having a great run. Good luck to him today in the intermediate Nitro Main. Papa Willie's Traction Tonic, House of RC. If you haven't signed up a major profile at House of RC, please go and do that. This is a good thing for RC in general. And of course, RCMX and RCGP. All right, what's up? Let's say hello to a few people here while we're here. We got Lap Monitor Eric. What's up, Eric? How you doing? That's Ricardo, Daniel Ricardo's doppelganger right there, Eric Lundeval. Enrico Maloney. How's things in Italy, Enrico? Are you racing? And Dacry Man. Oh, man, Dacry Man is awesome. He loves the podcast. And we got Josh Boham. Remember Josh, Max? We was all together trying to work on the Truggy project. Yeah. He says, what's up? So, guys, I'm not really too happy today. The prophecy shall not come true. What's up, Carl? How you doing? No. Huh?
You know what, Keenan? I did some lap time science again, looked at some lap times, and I have very good news for you. I'll save it to later when Joseph's on, but the prophecy might come true still. I have some good news for you. Based in science.
Oh, what's up, Wyatt? How you doing? He's listening from Indiana. What's up, Chuck? What's up, Jorge? Como tu está? What's up, Colin? What? Hey, man. You know what? I just want to say what's up to my boy Colin because he's doing really big things in the electric side of things. He's working with McLean Electrics, and him and Tim Smith released this new drag because this drag no prep drag racing. They're having a race next week. You know that, right? $23,000 goes to the winner. For RC
I like to use the steering wheel. And I like to turn right and left.
You still have to use the steering wheel when you do it.
Huh?
You have to use the steering wheel because it's not easy.
Like going straight or turning left is not my thing. I like to go straight, turn left and right.
All right. Well, I got to actually get Colin here on the podcast. He's the Track Walk podcast as well. And congratulations to him and McLean, man. They're doing big things, man. They're doing really big things. And, Colin's a great guy. What's up, Dan? What's up, Carl? What's up, Marquise? Hey, thank you guys for joining us. We got 53 people on here. I know you guys should be watching DNC on your Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, but thank you for joining us. We're going to break down E-buggy and Truggy and then probably bring JQ on because he has multiple track cutting rants that he wants to talk about. I don't know, but they are pretty bad, I must say. Oh, my boy, RC Kevin. I just saw it. What's up, RC Kevin? How you doing? That's my boy up in Quebec. A lot of love for my boy. Yeah, Max, where do we start? Yeah, let's go. I didn't even have the notes here in front of me. What's up, Jason Bukal? Mayfield gonna dominate. No, it's not. We have evidence.
Yes.
We have evidence.
You didn't know about it yet, but we have.
I know, but I have hope. I have hope.
Yeah.
And that's
that's
more than evidence.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's up, Charlie Mack? How you doing, man? Kevin Caston and I'll go straight for 23,000 anytime. I don't know what that means. Sorry. He's talking about the race. Where they will win $23,000 if they win. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll go
drag race?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. $23,000. The winner takes in $23,000 and second takes
Maybe I gotta start racing straight, not turning.
Dude, everybody pays $100 in, right? And it's 256 people racing. And this is big next week in Vegas. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. What's up, Leon? What's up, Ole? How you doing? How long to the final? I have no idea, but we have a lot.
Probably like 10 hours.
Yeah, probably tonight sometime. It's usually around 7:30, 8-ish, California. Maybe earlier than that. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
DNC or Lefty Podcast, easy choice. Thank you. Hey, Carl, don't forget to go see Brent or Wally and get your NNRC decals if you're going to DNC today because you got some, man. And I like what Carl's doing. It's a cool dude. He likes the podcast and he loves RC. We all love RC. We wouldn't be here if we didn't love RC racing. So what's up? Oh, you know what? I have to take one shout out because I forgot. I got to meet a bunch of these guys here the other day. I'm sorry. I'm in the JQ Canada. I was about to say Canada. Canadian group, and these guys are awesome. They are funny. I love them, and I hope one day I get to go up and hang out with them because they are an awesome group of guys. And maybe one day we could get like the Canadian guys and the New Mexican guys and all the other crazy JQ guys, and we can have like a crazy JQ, I don't know, RC bash fest, something, having fun. A JQ race, that'd be great. We can have a JQ race. Oh yeah,
JQ
awesome.
Masters.
Yeah, JQ Masters and JQ Not Masters. There we go. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. So hey guys, let's talk about DNC E-buggy and Truggy final day. Max, you are the expert. You start off.
Let's start off with Truggy. And I want to start off from the B main. Joe Bornhorst put on a clinic, nice showing in the B, and that showed in the A. But the big show in the B main was CJ Jelen. He did something that I call a piece of art. We're gonna go to the clip later on in the show, but it's amazing. So that's all about the B. Those two guys bumped. Joe was actually fast. CJ made it to the main, which is good. Yeah, actually, he's been doing really good because he made the main, I think, in all classes.
Yes, and he hasn't raced all year. He hasn't raced since DNC, I don't think.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, so Truggy. So should we like go step by step for the main, or should we just like go to some talking points? Because I kind of like want to start out with saying how Tebow took the lead in the start, looked good, and then just blew out completely.
In Truggy,
I don't know. He had the shot to win. He just like blew it out.
He got a bad marshal too, I believe, as well.
Well, yeah, he crashed the car.
Yeah, but really, the talking point is fended again in Truggy.
Not really.
Like literally.
Not really. I mean,
yeah, he did. He did because Greg told me.
He lost 2/10 of speed compared to Maifield, and Maifield just ran with it. No, that's
right,
not
but
really.
He fended himself on the bridge. He fell off the bridge and fell to the side.
Oh yeah, well, Maifield did that
up and around.
Yeah, Maifield did that the lap before. Same thing.
Right, but where what Fenn did was he went back up at the hill and back up off the bridge. When he could have probably just went up over.
He did the opposite of track cutting. He did more track than
he
anyone
actually
else.
put lap time. He put some more time on him. Hold on. Before we go on, okay, we'll talk about this in this rant. Everybody's loving Greg Degon's epic interview last night, and he did blow out. All right, go ahead, Mike. Max.
So yeah, okay. So Maifield, he did what Maifield does, which is from the qualifying, he picked up 2/10 of speed compared to Fend, and he was slightly faster than Fend, and just ran with it. The average difference was like the difference in average lap time was 2/10, and over a main it's almost a lap. So nothing too crazy. He just ran with it. That's how mains work. Tessman, I was a bit surprised. He was a lot faster in Truggy compared to E-buggy or Nitro. So he did good in my opinion, even though he wasn't on the podium. Then Fenn just didn't do anything spectacular. He was just a bit slower than Maifield. And Bornhorst was the biggest surprise, in my opinion.
Yeah,
he did really well.
And Bornhorst battled the whole race, but Bornhorst had to do one more stop than Fenn.
Yeah,
in the end.
Yeah, Bornhorst was like thinking he started in the B. He did really freaking well. So kudos to him.
His truck looked great too in the B, and
but I mean,
he's a good Truggy driver. Like he's pretty much known to be a good Truggy driver.
And he's really good when it's bumpy. You could see like he was taking the same lines as Maifield was doing, but he wasn't even following Maifield. He just like that. Those were his lines, so he knows how to pick lines really well. Same as what Maifield
lines. I don't think there's anyone that was able to go up and around that, because that's like under that bridge, it was really rough, right? And then what it is, because my buddy sent me some video of like that, that corner on top of the bridge is, because that pipe, it's that pipe is different from what Joey normally uses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was round. Yeah, it kinks and puts angles in it, and you could see that like it's an angle or a sharp corner. Like honestly, if it was me, I would have put concrete, concrete curbing on that top. Yeah, because that's so many people. But Mayfield would
that's
just
the
go around that divot, completely like
yeah.
on the edge of that divot, around like that, and just like right
Mhm.
off the
Yeah.
bridge. So
Corners did
awesome.
the same line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but that's the issue with the pipes like that. They use it quite a lot in America, and in the East Coast they use those pipes that you can actually bend them. So the East
yeah.
Coast tracks normally don't have that issue, but all
hmm
the tracks in the West Coast they use those pipes that don't really bend. So
hmm
pretty much every single corner has those sharp edges, which makes it so that if you follow the apex, you're gonna hit the pipe. So you're
hmm
gonna actually go a bit wide from the apex. So
Yeah.
in one sense those pipes are good because those last quite long, but in other sense it's not really that good for round corners like that.
Okay. Hey guys, somebody was saying, okay, am I better now? Sorry, I had to actually turn my mic on because somebody was playing reggaeton really loud in their car outside. So is it better now? Are we better? Are we kind of even? Sorry.
I don't
Yeah. I don't know. I can't hear because we sound the same here.
know. Yeah, true.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What was he talking?
Yeah, well, I mean, in my opinion, the Truggy Main wasn't anything too spectacular. It was pretty much what I expected. I expected Fenn to be a bit closer,
Mm-hmm.
but seeing him drop down as much he did is not a surprise. He just was a bit slower than Mayfield.
He
In the
did
main
break his
itself,
wing though.
yeah, I don't think that affected him too much. I think the wing stay came off. Tyler Hook said like they had 2-piece wing mount, but I think they have 1-piece wing mount, and I just think the other side came off and the other side held on. I don't think it hurt him too much. I mean, it
Okay.
affected something, but in Truggy, I don't think the wing is that big of a deal.
Well, I was talking to Greg this morning, and he told me, I can't believe that Dakota finished in second with his wing like that. So it might have been, he was right there, so he might have seen it a little different. But yeah, I mean, him and Bornos had just had an epic battle, and I mean, it was okay. Mayfield, once he got up there, and like once Fenn made that mistake and Tebow made his mistakes, and Mayfield got out there, it was like Mayfield was gonna just go. Like we know that, like you know, like
yeah,
once he gets
sure.
that, it's just,
Mm.
it's like, psh, boom. That's Mayfield. He
And his car
Mayfielded.
Yeah, his car looked really good. So every time Mayfield's car looks good, he's gonna win. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
and and remember what you said yesterday. You said, look, Mayfield is picking his lines for the main.
Exactly.
When we was looking at that video, and that's all I kept thinking when I'm watching him race her yesterday. Max, they say you're still louder. I'm gonna put you down a little bit more here. It's something in this program or something. I don't know. Some guys say, how do we sound? Say something, Max. Say something.
I'll say that the racing was really good in the main, which is like if Mayfield wasn't there, that would have been one of the best mains in a long time. But because Mayfield just dominated, it was kinda
I
actually
mean, we
like
don't
I
mean
don't
that
know.
in a good way. It's just that he ran
Yeah.
off. He ran off of it, and then the race
Yeah.
was really like
Yeah.
second, third,
But
and
like
fourth.
yeah, if you think from Fend to Tebow, who finished Tebow or yeah, Tessman finished fourth and Tebow fifth. From like second to fifth, like the gap was I don't think it was even over 10 seconds, which is
Yeah.
like pretty close comparing considering like the track they're racing on. So without Mayfield, that would have been a really close, good race.
I mean, even Cavallari was up in that mix for a minute. Like him.
Yeah, I thought he was
Bornhorst.
gonna. I thought he was gonna podium,
I
but
thought so
then
too.
something.
I thought so too.
I'm thinking tires is to blame here. I'm pretty
For
sure, like because I raced on that track and I raced J Concepts at the time, and those tires are really good there. I think in the East Coast even, which is like J Concepts home turf, the tires aren't as good as they are in Thunder Alley. I don't know what it is, but like if you can see top 3 all J Concepts.
okay. I don't know, man. It might be because he can't be so off of Fenn. Like, you know what I mean? Fenn isn't that much better than Cavallari.
Yeah.
You know, he's just completely. Well, then again, let's be honest. Fenn has had plenty time on this package.
Yeah, I mean Fendt should be faster, but I think with the same tires, Cav would be much closer.
For sure. I don't know, guys. They keep saying you're a little louder, Max. I'm just gonna turn it on here. and I'm still got mine. I got mine cranked all the way. So I don't know what's going. We haven't done anything different from yesterday. So, we have to. Are we going to talk about what happened to Tyler Jones now, or are we going to wait?
Oh yeah, we forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had the clip maybe. I don't know, but that was amazing. So the dude did 3 corners and then just killed himself. Like I mean, it's unfortunate, but if we're being honest, that was like completely his own mistake. It's sad, like you never wish anyone to do that, but he was on the pipe and kept it pinned. So he has nothing else to blame but himself. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that, but I'm just speaking the facts here.
It is the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for him, and the thing is, it was really cold. It was like 39 degrees when they were up there.
Yeah,
and
I mean, if it was hotter, he might have not broke the arm, but he hit it really freaking hard, the hay bale. So
okay, yeah, and honestly, I think Jones would have done we're talking about his E-buggy thing because he was fast, but then he blew out. But it's just a shame to not see him be able to do that. Like he needs these good runs, and this is his first DNC, and to go out in the first 3 corners, man.
Yeah, I think he would have been. He wouldn't have been in Tebow, but he would have been close to Tebow and Tessman. So he would have probably been 6th, I would say. But yeah, he did what he did, and
he did.
I mean, it looked. I mean, you got a feel for him, but at the same time, like it's kind of comical. 3 corners and you're out. It's.
I know. I just feel. I like Jones. I want him to do well.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah, he's like the type of guy you can't really hate. So I don't.
Yeah.
I've got nothing against him.
Yeah, Lap Monitor, I want to thank you. Thank you to our producer, Rowan the Barbarian. He is in the back adjusting our sound levels through the software. Rowan is on the money, man. Hey, he's doing really good for his second live production.
Yeah. I think he has some telepathic skills too.
He just like reads what we're saying, reads our minds and all that. What's up? It's good to see CJ in there. It's good to see Tasman needed a good run. I mean, I think Tasman a 4th is good for Tasman. I don't think he was better than 4th at all.
Let's say okay, not good.
Yeah.
Let's say okay.
Yeah, he has shout out my name RC from shout out no name RC from what's up Jay Mead, how you doing, man? Sorry. And Jeff, the coach says Smoker's up. I'm sure Smoker's gonna send it because that's what he does.
Because he still had the wristband on his wing.
He got a new one. Yeah.
Smoker's
cool. Car only
I like
fast.
to see that. The first time I saw it, I was like, "What the hell is in the back of his wing?" And then I just saw it's a wristband. I'm like, "What's going on? What is this?" What? And then he just said it's his thing. He always has he has the American flag on his radio too. And I remember the story where he told like way back, like a gas truck nationals. There was like he was bumping up, but then like the guy who was marshalling, his body was behind him, and Smoker crashed in front of this guy and like didn't marshal the car, and like it was the last lap, so Smoker didn't bump. And as soon as the other guy passed Smoker, he threw his radio to the track, and you can imagine a radio with the flag on it. It's just like flapping in the air. Oh my god, that's like only with Smoker you can have.
Says he's from France. Thank you. One guy says, who saw the tire marshal doing push-ups on the track? There was this tire marshal this morning earlier, and he was dancing, and he was having a great time. And then they interviewed this guy, and honestly, I was having kind of a dawn morning because I was tired. When I heard this guy's interview, I'm like, this guy gets it. He's happy to be at DNC. He's dancing. He's having fun. And he's like, I love RC, this stuff. I said, that's what 99%, that's what the 99% in RC need to be like, and let the 1% worry about this. You know what I mean? The 1% that make money from RC, take it that serious. But like, if more people had his type of attitude when they're at these races, it'd be awesome, man. I like that guy's attitude.
Yeah, that's like the best attitude you can have.
All
okay, should we move on to E-buggy then?
I think we should go into E-buggy.
So can we talk?
I had one more thing to say because this frustrated me. I forgot to put it in the notes. I watched the B main, and I watch this all the time, and I get on him because I want him to do well. Co-ogged him. if he was so fast, and then he just blew out like he usually does. Makes that one mistake, blows out. Next thing is it's down in like 10th. We need to get I don't know, man. I believe Cole is.
Okay, I can say because I was an RCGP and we always pitted next to them, so I kind of saw what he's doing, and I think I have a good sense of why that happens, and I also drove quite a lot next to him, so he always drives punched, and when you drive punched, the issue is when you get out of the flow, it gets really hard to drive. So he doesn't have like Mayfield has the thing like when he gets out of the flow, he knows I need to slow down, I need to collect myself, and then he gets back on it. Cole doesn't have that. So every time something happens, he just punches it more and everything goes to shit. And when everything's going good, he sometimes gets away with it. But when things are kind of on the edge and he's like just about to bump or something, it really bites him in the ass.
I know. If he could just turn it, like you said, Mayfield, when he makes a mistake, he knows how to make that like where he gets that other tenths from. Like if he loses a 10th, he finds it somewhere else. So yeah, man, I get all of that. I think we lost our producer. He'll be back in. All right, so let's move on to E-buggy. But we might have to wait for Rowan because I think he's got the turned on the rage. Chuck says turned on the rage. Oh my god, Chuck is amazing. Hey, that's Team Canada right there. Team BC. So sidebar. Yeah, Cole takes marshalling. Seriously, Cole takes marshalling seriously. He made a huge difference in Truggy Extreme Hustle.
He's a good marshal. Yeah, he's a good marshal, actually. There's some people that are really good marshals.
Yeah, I'm not.
Surprisingly, Dagon is a pretty good marshal. No one would think that, but he is.
You know what? I got in trouble once. I didn't get Jimmy called me out because I was turn marshalling AMS, and it had like a downhill section. So I'm a big boy. So once I start going, it's kind of hard for me to stop. So I'm running down there. You know, could you imagine me running, like one arm flailing, and then I'm running, and then I don't want to bend on because I'm like, if I bend on, I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna fall and roll into the next lane. So I just like played football with the car, pop, 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 boom, and put it on, like it over and
car roll. Like I've seen people like a cartwheel, and then the gun is there, and he just like reaches out with his leg and catches it with his foot, and the guy keeps going. That's amazing. That's how you should do it.
All right.
I have nothing against marshalling with your leg if it's like not like kicking the car, but
yeah. All right. Well,
it's like when you're driving, it's like nice because you're like, okay, that was cool.
Cool. Where's Rowan? Okay, he's back. He said he had to restart his Wi-Fi there. He says it's got pretty janky. Oh, Salty Joe says Smoker to 1.
Smoker, yeah, he's gonna win. Well, yeah, Rowan has the lockdown internet. Everyone in the UK is only in their house, so Wi-Fi is suffering.
And I forgot about that. They can only go outside for 30 minutes or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Imagine being a marathon runner in UK. You can only exercise for 30 minutes.
I know, that'd be high. What's up, Fred Costa from Brazil? How you doing, man? Salty Joe's giving play-by-play by Jay Smoker. He was up to first, now he's back down to 4th. All right, let's talk E-buggy. I don't know if Joseph's coming on. He thought we was going live later. But
he'll be on. He wants to be in this.
All right.
But yeah, E-buggy. So yeah,
because E-buggy pays the bills.
Yeah. So the E-buggy main, that was one of the most chaotic A mains I have ever seen. Like, come on, great. Like I think it was Denny and possibly Drake and I think Mayfield. They hit each other in like the step up section. They passed every single guy passed each other twice and then all hit each other in that section in 2 jumps like in a row. So I don't know like what's going on in these guys' head when they run E-buggy, but it's like it's madness. It looks like people driving tracks as lashes the first time.
No, man, it's because it's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes, so everybody's trying. That's why. Like, yeah, but it's 10 minutes, guess, so they're trying to get out.
If one of them just slowed down, they would have went away with it, and like, but somehow like within like the first 5 minutes, I think the top 5 switched around like every single lap.
That's true.
So
It was. I thought it was the best race of the night, to be honest.
I mean,
I enjoyed it.
it was the
I'm
most.
glad I stayed
It
up
was
and
the
watched
most
it.
chaotic. And it was the race with the most action. But I don't think having chaotic races, like I can go watch Structure Slashes on my home track if I want to. I want to watch professionals race properly.
Well, I mean, let's look at that. We had Ryan Maifield, who is now everybody thinks is going to sweep.
End result is still the same.
Dakota Fenn, Rivkin needed that, and Seth Van Dalen needed a good run, and he got it fourth. Now Tyler Jones was really fast at one point in this main.
Yeah,
really fast. He got out in the lead, and he was flying, and then he just kind of lost it. Like, just made mistakes. Man.
But you know what? When I said in Truggy, Fend was slower than Mayfield, and like it was pretty clear. In the E-buggy main, Fend was actually faster. Fend should have won it. He made that one mistake.
Mhm.
Without that one mistake, I'm pretty sure. First of all, Fend was faster, so he only on speed he should have won. But second of all, even like before that last mistake, he was right there. He could have easily won it. Had he just kept it together. And I think considering like the qualifying pace, I'm really surprised how like fast he actually was.
Yeah. I enjoyed the crazy race. It's like almost Mayfield was trying to give it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
yeah. I mean, everyone was trying to give it away.
It was insane, man. I think Jackson. I saw where somebody was mounting a charge, and like Jackson Bronson got in their way and just and like
That was
it Fenn?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that was like Fenn was. Yeah, that was so. What happened was they went all to the step up. Brunson sort of cased it and then went all the way wide, so he could let Mayfield by. Then Fenn made a slight mistake, so he just went back to the double, and then he crashed in the double, and Fenn caught him. And then the marshal got Brunson first, and Fenn was kind of stuck there. He lost quite a lot of time. So that was it for Fenn.
That was Team Waters right there. That was Team.
They're a different brand. Isn't Brunson associated?
Right. Remember? Right. But remember, Rivkin and Fenn at CRC in 10 scale about in February and June. Was it early this month? The AETLR rivalry is brewing up, man. I'm telling you, it's brewing up. So, well, I'm gonna make it brew. So, yeah, man.
I like how you are putting out fires in your own team manager role, and then you're just starting fires in every other camp out there.
No. I'm not starting fires. We need rivalry. Like, come on. It was the ultimate rivalry, TLR versus AE back in the day. Or Kyosho versus Mugen, even though Kyosho has way more world championships than Mugen. But, Mugen
was like the second place guy always. Kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, always like the second guy.
I did too. Turby, I'm like late to the party. What's up, Turby? Yeah, we just talked about. We actually have video of that, don't we, Max?
Yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think we have.
Yeah.
So pretty much what happened is he did 3 corners, then jumped on a pipe, kept it pinned, and hit a hay bale full speed, and he was out before the race even started.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, he did 3 corners, but I mean, it's more than 0.
Yep.
So got to give him that. Like what he did yesterday.
That's a shitty way to lose a race, man. Let's be honest.
It is. That I mean, I saw Mattia Polito in the Euros. I think he was starting like 5th in the main. First lap in the back straight, full speed into a concrete, like a, I don't know, concrete wall, and broke his arm.
This is actually you need to set up something where you stream live during the pro mains and watch it, react live with the viewers. You know what I mean?
I would like to do this, but I think Live RC wouldn't like this, and I don't think it's good ethics to do it. We could ask them to do it, but I mean,
I had an idea of doing that, but I don't want to take from that because all right. So let's because we talked about this yesterday, and you and Joseph gave him a hard time about coverage, right? But I'm gonna say something right now.
Yeah, they did really well yesterday, much better yesterday.
Right.
I gotta give that.
And I have to, and this is, he says, "Oh, you don't show the videos, we just watch
it's
them."
like watch along. Yeah, we could do that.
Maybe we can do
But,
it.
well,
Rowan.
I probably won't be up. Well, let's see.
Uh-huh.
I could be up.
Yeah.
We could maybe do it for the Nitro Main.
Yeah, maybe
Let's
we
see.
can do it.
It's
Yeah,
up-
let's see. Maybe we'll do it.
maybe a good idea.
What was I talking about? Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, live RC
live
coverage.
RC. I'm gonna give them I'm giving them credit. I'm gonna pat RCGP's back. Why? Because
They
RCGP
set up the game, bro.
is made live RC step up their game, and live
Mhm.
RC had the commercials like with the like they had good stuff, and they did
Driver
like
profiles.
I loved all that stuff, man. I
Yeah,
loved it,
yeah.
and they have. I am giving live RC many props for. Okay, we kind of ran them down. You guys
know what?
ran them down.
You know what? Hey, wait a second. You know what happened? Tyler Hooks and Scotty Ernst were watching our live stream yesterday. They were like, "Holy shit, these guys are flaming us. We gotta do something." And then they just like gathered everyone around, said, "Hey guys, we need to pick it up. We're getting flamed here." And they picked it up. They hired better filmers, or they just fed them properly yesterday, and the coverage was actually good. So me and JQ should take all of the credit about what happened yesterday with the live RC coverage.
Of course you will. Of course, sounds just
I'm
like
obviously
something
kidding.
JQ
They did
would
a
say
great
too.
job. Yeah, they did a great job, and I really appreciate that. That was really good.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. They were talking about the commentators. I'm gonna say something right here. I got to do some commentator with Nick during RCGP. It's not something that I want to really pursue, but it's not easy, and especially at a track like we did it. I kind of knew most of the people that were running because there weren't that many people. But when you don't know, like we got 300. Like I'm 300.
Scotty's actually really good at that. Like I
Yeah.
remember at EOS, it would be like the last heat, like the worst heat. There'll be guys he's probably never even seen, and he like remembered the bodies. Like he didn't even have to look at the numbers or the people's names or whatever. He just knew everybody by name. So Scotty's really good at that. I think he's not as good on the live RC as he is being announcer like on the track. I really like him announcing at the track.
I do too. I like Scotty. He did a race with Charlie Swanka, who he used to do it with. Like they did it virtually. Like he was like him, and they had him on there, and it was really good. Charlie's good. I'm gonna tell you who I liked calling races, and everybody's gonna say you're crazy. I liked Waldorf, man. I like Waldorf. I liked Aaron Waldorf when he called races.
He was good. He's like
Yes.
Tyler Hooks is sort of doing his best Waldo impression, but Waldron was really good. He did that for a long time, and he was actually a really good race announcer. Live RC commentator. Him and Scotty actually had really good I really liked them together. So those guys were good.
I do too.
Tyler has time to pick it up, and he's trying his best. Which I appreciate, but he
was much better last night, man. Much better. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I sent him a message.
Yeah,
I said, man, you guys, I know a lot of people. I did get a lot of criticism and from us, and I said, hey, man, you guys, I'm thank you. You're doing a great job. I ain't paying for this. Yeah. I'm watching it for free. I'm happy. So I'm gonna renew my account with him and all that type of stuff. And it's good to see him stepping up the game. Like,
that's the thing. Like when I like criticize, I'm not like, hey, screw you guys, go away. I'm like, hey, you guys, you're doing good, but you can do better, and I know you can do better, and they did. So yeah,
right. They said PNB is going. Joe says PNB is going to live RC this year. That's good. That's good. What happened to Testman's car in the E-buggy man? I don't know.
He broke, but I don't know what he broke. I sort of have an idea he might have broken an arm, but I'm not 100% sure. But he definitely broke.
Oh man, it was so cold up there. I'm not surprised. I was surprised that more people didn't break in Truggy. You know, with his long arms and all that stuff. Yeah.
Truggy's break.
Danny says you need. What's up, Hammer? How you doing? He says you need to hear John. I know John Jennings is. I would love to hear. You know, let's talk because I talked to the Ghani this morning. Right? I called him. He fucked me off last night because I sent a message that what happened? You let Cheeky beat you. Fuck off. That's what he said to me. I said, okay, sorry. So he goes, call me. And I called him this morning and he goes, you know what, Keenan? You know what I miss from back in the day? Going to races and hearing other race announcers. He goes, every race I go, all I hear is Jimmy Babcock. I want to hear other race announcers. I'm tired of hearing. He goes, when I used to go to this race, this person he says, that was part of the fun. He says, every race I go to now is Jimmy Babcock. I want to hear different announcers. And I was like, yeah, I could understand that. Not to take nothing against Jimmy and what he does. He's, that's what he does. But I like Lance. I like how Lance used to call a race too. But John Jennings is actually really good. I think I would love to hear him actually do a big race. So good stuff. He actually Voice RC podcast, by the way. If you guys don't know who that is, check them out. That's Danny Smith and John Jennings. A couple of friends down there in Alabama. Nice guys. Then yes, Sexy Leg actually does a good job. I like when Sexy Leg calls races.
Yeah, I haven't.
Sexy
Leg.
I
have no idea who any of these guys.
Sexy Leg's the guy with the one leg, man, who's always with Jimmy.
I know him, but I haven't ever heard him announce.
Yeah, he's
so
good.
Okay. Are we through with E-buggy?
Yeah, okay, we're through with E-buggy. We have to talk about Greg's E-buggy race though, and his interview.
Or
do we want to wait till JQ comes on? Is he coming on?
Is he coming on?
I don't know. Hey, Rowan, can you send a message to JQ, see if he's going to come on or not?
Yeah.
He thought we was going live at 3, which is in 20 minutes. So let's talk about the Ghani though. So I stayed up to watch his 40 plus main, and I only did this because 1, I wanted to see if he would win, and 2, Greg Degani gives the best interviews, like after race interviews ever. So I'm watching this race and I'm like, Greg, why are you jumping that damn step up? Stop. And I'm screaming in my mind, I'm screaming at him. So when he's interviewing, he's like, I didn't know you could. He goes, no one cares about E-buggy. And he goes,
did he win?
No one cares about E-buggy. And then he goes, I didn't get the memo that you ain't supposed to jump that step up. And he kept looking at it like he said to me this morning, he goes, Keenan, honestly, I didn't know you wasn't supposed to jump the step up. He goes, I said, I thought you was joking in the interview because he kept looking like this. And I was like, he goes, no, honestly, I didn't know that you had to jump the step up. You didn't have to jump the step up. He says, I would have either done that or I would have just jumped it over. I said, you blew out. You let Ciccarello beat you. But that's all right. You beat him quite a few times. And the pit chick. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to shout out to the pit chick. That's Dan's wife. Very nice lady. Very, very, very nice weight transformation too. She's lost a lot of weight. All right. Rowan, can you check and see if JQ is available? If not, we're just going to go on with Autumn.
He's on it, but he's on it. But yeah, I had some question. I forgot about it. But yeah, are we like done with E-buggy and all that stuff?
Yeah, we're done with E-buggy. You know what? We got to pay some bills real quick before we go on any further. So, you know what? We have to pay some bills. Beach RC's out there. They've been a big supporter of this podcast. So, hey, here we go.
BeachRC.com, the racers' one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brands and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BeachRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BeachRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing, JQ Racing, Pro Circuit Racing Tires, Nitro Lux Fuels, and Assault RC Performance products. So fill up your cart and check out at BeachRC.com today.
Thank you, Beach RC, for support of the podcast. Brent's out there having fun, meeting a lot of people. So thank you guys. If you guys can, there is an affiliate link. If you could use that, we would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Hornets RC. Hey, what's up, Mario? How's Luca doing? I hope he's all right. Tell him I said hello. He's getting tall. So Joseph said he's going to come on when I stop rambling. So the pink unicorn is here.
I told him to come on. Did Degani win, by the way? This is what I was supposed to ask you.
He
was second, third?
Mm-hmm.
Second. Yeah, first loser.
Yeah, first loser.
Sorry, Greg.
No donuts for you. No donuts.
Yeah.
All right.
So
are we gonna bring JQ on her and do a few things and then go into the rant?
Does he have his panties on yet?
I don't know. JQ, are you ready? We'll wait for him. Let's take a few questions here. Rhonda had an epic B main win. Yes, she did. And she did hey man, I watched Rhonda drive truck in her B main, right? Man, Rhonda she can drive, man. She's good, but she's been driving for a long time, and this is her. But man, Rhonda's she can wheel and she don't take no shit.
She's okay. Yeah, she's like definitely pretty good. Like,
Yeah, I didn't, and because I'm never really like sat on and really watched her drive too much, but I got to do it. What's up, Josh Haino? What's up? Josh Haino, his part finished too.
Oh, Josh Haino.
Yeah, used to be a pro BMX racer.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
racer,
I remember.
Pro BMX, big jump
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
What? I don't
cool
know.
dude.
I don't know. JQ's here.
All right. Dagani is vice champion.
Okay.
All right,
I mean,
let's bring.
Joseph should definitely make a post about it on JQ Racing. Vice champion, 40 plus.
There we go. All right, let's bring in Pink Unicorn.
Pink Unicorn.
Hello.
No camera.
No, never no. I don't. What is he doing to not have a camera? What's up, JQ?
What's up?
How you doing?
Not bad.
How's your Sunday going?
It's fine.
I can
Had
hear
some
you got your
Thai
loud
food.
mouse out. You got your loud mouse active today.
Yeah.
That bloody mouse click.
Who won last night?
Yeah. Who won last night?
Yeah, Supercross.
No,
Oh yeah, who won Supercross last night?
Supercross?
Yeah.
Web.
Really? Second and
Web?
third?
Wow. Okay.
Web
So-
and some other fools. I can't remember. Moose Can
That's what's-
second.
You're supposed to know all of this stuff.
Wow, that's good too. So should we just go straight to
Wassup
the
third.
clips?
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
All right, Rowan. Are we gonna start with Jones? Do we have Jones clip? We maybe have it, maybe not.
Jones
I'm
was
not 100%
boring. You already spoke about that.
Yeah, but
You
we
should have
kind of wanted
shown
to
it
show
when
it.
you
I want to see it.
spoke about it.
It looked pretty fascinating.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. You haven't seen it?
No, I didn't see it last night. I missed it.
Okay. So maybe then Jelen.
All right,
Jelen
let's-
destroys.
that's something I want to
one.
see. Yeah.
Which one is this? This is Jelen. So
This is
this is
Jelen.
amazing. So let me give some background to this before we go ahead. So Jelen is the car in the second spot right here. So he's gonna blow out in the step up, and after this, he destroys the whole field in a few corners in a very perfectly executed destruction. So let's go ahead and look at this piece of art. Well, buffering. Well,
We definitely have to get Rowan some better internet. Start it over again, Rowan, if you can.
so let's start over. This wasn't as intended. Whoa, what's okay? So Jalen blows out. Then he takes out Caden Fuller, Mason Fuller, goes up the washboard section, takes out Tater Suntang, comes down, takes out someone else here, then comes back down and then takes out Mason Fuller again. Well, that wasn't a proper
wow.
takeout. Then Mason Fuller like tries to go inside. Jelen closes it. Everyone, carnage ensues.
That
So-
was definitely carnage.
He pretty much destroyed the whole field. Look at the you can roll this. This is like the slow motion. You can see here Santan goes and then every single car behind them fucking goes. It's amazing. this was a piece
Wow.
of art showcased by CJ Jelen.
Really interesting
Amazing.
stuff. Interesting stuff. What are we gonna talk? Are we gonna go? What do we want to do? Are we that was I didn't see
I mean,
that.
JP wants to rant. I know he wants to rant. So should we just go ahead? He doesn't want to see any of
we
it.
we haven't played this in a long time, and you know what? I'm actually in her, so I thought I'd play it. We're going on to the JQ Racing Rant.
We are now at that point of the show where you should fasten those seatbelts and put your big boy pants on. Things are about to get serious. It's time for the JQ Racing Rant.
You know what? I just realized, like at the end of that thing, it's like perfect. That's like perfect JQ right there. You got Aaron Dexter, the thylacine, they're kneeling on, like sticking his two middle fingers up, and then that epic picture from RCGP that I think that's one of the best JQ pictures we've ever taken. All right, where is this pink unicorn? Is he still unmuted, Joseph?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
let's go. Okay, Roa
Let's
can
go.
play the Mayfield clip. Well, Mayfield is, this is not focused on Mayfield. This is focused on a much bigger thing. JQ can take it off from here.
If he wants. Where is
No?
it, JQ?
He's muting again. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so JQ is dead.
Waiting for the video.
Yeah, well, the video is here. Okay, JQ is dead again. So Mayfield tries to triple, hits the pipe, cuts the track, and then just goes on. Didn't lose anything.
Do we have a slow-mo of that?
I don't know. Can Rowan play it in slow motion? Can we have that again?
Yeah,
JQ
let's have
is,
that again,
I don't know
Ro.
what he's doing. I don't know. He's out
Okay.
again.
JQ is here. He's just on mute. He's probably talking and forgot to
Yeah.
unmute his. Unmute
He's
your
probably
mic. dude.
yelling. His face is all red. He's punching the walls, but he
All right, let's
forgot
look
to
at
unmute
this.
his mic. Okay, so we have slow motion. So look at this. Mayfield goes triple, hits the pipe,
Whoa.
cuts the track, and I mean, he waits, yes, but he keeps on going. And after this, I think Scotty said, "Good job, well done." He just cut the track. Good job, well done.
I
Well, I
all
don't
right.
know.
All right. I
Like, imagine if he went like how he should have gone back to the track he was going, and now he just cut the track and rejoins racing.
all right. Where's JQ? I know he wants to talk about this.
Okay, so pause the video where Mayfield has cut the track and the other guys are in the hairpin.
Jake is making this hard for Owen. This is the real test. Working with
Yes.
Joseph.
Yes. Ro, are you there? Barbarian, are you there? He has bad internet today, so there we go.
Okay. No? All right, we're good. So, a little bit
So
backward.
go back a bit. That's fine. That's fine. Go back to where it was just now. Yeah. Okay. This. So, Lefty, you were gonna defend Mayfield or Scotty or something. I know it.
I was going to say
This-
he rated sufficiently, but
Okay. There we go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that setup. Observe where the cars are right now. Mayfield hit the pipe. He was in the infield. Then he hopped the pipe to the other lane.
Mhm.
Imagine he
He's in
didn't
fourth
do that.
right now.
Imagine he hopped back into the jump section and did the last single and did the corner. I don't think he has a chance of making it in front of Tyler Jones, who's the fourth car there. There's no way.
Mhm.
I mean,
no, of course not. He has to
maybe
turn around.
if he landed there in the infield and then pinned it to the end in the infield and hopped the pipe in the hairpin, maybe he could beat Tyler Jones, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure he would end up fourth after this mistake and coming back on track, right?
Fourth
Yes.
or fifth.
Do we agree
Fourth
with
at
that?
best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fourth at
Okay.
best.
Now he continued in third, so that means he didn't let enough drivers past. He let 2 instead of 3. So when people say that he waited enough, they always look at the situation of the person waiting and letting someone by. They don't look at the situation of, had he gone back, where would he be now? Does that make sense? They just
Yes.
see someone letting someone by and think, oh, it's fine. And that's the main thing that annoys me. Not the fact that Mayfield did it, because I think most drivers would do it. The thing that bugs me is when people justify it and defend it. I'm not even mad at the fact that, let's say a driver cuts the track and gets no penalty because the ref wasn't looking or something. That's fine. But if they look and defend it and praise it like Scotty did, that's my problem. Because Mayfield did gain from this. He made a mistake and almost erased his mistake. Not quite. He did let 2 guys by, but he didn't suffer the consequences that he should have because of that mistake. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And also, think about this. In that hairpin, if that's the loop right there, do you think he does the same thing? No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
He would go back and cross the loop. Or if the loop is right where Mayfield is, would he have just crossed the line?
No.
You know, like
I agree with you.
People look at these situations, but they aren't consistent
because there's no
with their
referee
opinion.
there. There's nobody can see all of this, and they need
Yes,
they need to have somebody
they can.
there.
They saw this. I guarantee you they saw this. He was leading the race. They saw it. And this is the problem. See, when the announcer / referee, when their opinion is that it's fine to just wait and no big deal, that's a problem, because Maifield didn't, I don't think he made this decision consciously, like, oh, I'm just going to cut the track here. No, it's a reflex. It's subconsciously, as he crashes, his reflex was to get on that other side. Okay, wait, 2 cars go, and then he went, you know. That thinking started once he had cut the track. Do you see what I mean? So those subconscious decisions, those happen because drivers know they can get away with it. And they know they can get away with it because Jimmy and Scotty and all these guys just say, hey, let this guy by and you're fine. When in reality, it's not that way.
So how should this have been handled then, Joseph?
Well, in situations like this, if the situation was that when this happens, unless the driver makes an attempt to go back and finish the lap, you get a 10-second stop and go, and drivers know that, then drivers will subconsciously make the right decision. Do you see what I mean? Like in the heat of a moment, you are not thinking about what you're doing, you are reacting on your subconscious level, right? And when drivers know that there's a 10-second penalty, their subconscious learns to do the right thing in those moments.
Yeah, like
you
if
see
you
what
know
I mean?
you're going to get penalized for that,
Yeah.
you're going to.
So drivers will make the right choice.
Yes.
When they know that there's that 10-second penalty and the race is basically over at that point. But now they know that they'll get away with it, so they do the wrong thing.
Well, it's like turn marshaling. Like if they just started docking laps for people that ain't at the turn when they're supposed to be, people will be there. It's simple. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, we got to just nip it in the butt. And like they have to be not scared to say something about this. Let's be honest. Somebody says something like this, and then, you know, next thing you know, Maifield and J Concepts and everybody's pissed off and putting pressure on Jimmy and all these guys. And I know exactly what would happen if this. That's why they would need, you know what they would need to do? They would need to get an unbiased referee to come in here and make these type of calls. That's what they need to do. Like a guy that isn't friends with Drake and you know, like isn't friends with all these companies and stuff like that could come in here and just say, okay, I'm here to call right and wrong. Simple as that.
Yeah,
you
but for these sort of obvious cases, that's not even really needed. This was a very obvious situation, right? This is, you don't need a video replay for this. This is very clear. You see the car crash, you see it cut, I don't know, 10 meters of the track, right? You see it. Everyone can see it. It's very obvious. So in this situation, Maifield would have to attempt to finish the track. Imagine the loop is in the corner. Do what you need to do to cross the loop. That's what he would need to do. If he just waits there and goes, it's 10-second stop and go. Boom, right then. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that was the rule, then these things wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Before you have a referee, you need a rule. Like you need the rules to be there that the referees could enforce. These guys don't even have rules.
Would you be happy if he would have driven back up here on the side and then like came up in the corner and came back down?
Well, he should have never gone to the wrong side. He could have driven in the infield to the end or hopped back over to the jump.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Of course, these situations are always, it's not black and white. There's a gray area. Like, imagine you clip the last single and end up on the other side and you cut like 3 feet. Like, what do you do then? Well, okay, then if there's another car there, you hesitate for a second and let it go and you continue, and that's fine. So every situation is different. But what I'm saying is the culture in racing right now is such that you end up on the wrong side, it doesn't matter, just continue.
Yeah. Well, that's what we need to fix. Yeah, if this was in Europe, what would have happened? Would they have called it in Europe?
I don't know. I think most places, actually, if they had seen that, then probably.
Yeah.
I would like to think that they would have got a penalty or something for that. I'm
If
not
it
sure.
was the
Really. I
Euros,
haven't really seen that Euros.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
In
that,
the Euros, 100% this would have been a penalty. No,
you
not
think
even a
so?
question about it.
Well,
In the
if
Euros,
it's
this would have been
Stitsen,
a
then
penalty.
yes, and that would have been good.
Yes. Yeah.
If it's
If
who?
it's
Sorry.
Stitsen, 100% a penalty.
Oh,
Not
he's
even
the
a question.
referee. And they should
Yeah.
get him over her and do some of these races. Then, oh man, he might not make it on California if he went
You know
over
what?
her.
You know what? That costs money,
I know.
and these
Well,
guys want money.
Well, you
The
couldn't make it over there
organizer.
anyway because it's in Europe. But I mean,
No. Anyway,
I mean, I don't know, man. They definitely have enough money to do it. All these entrants, they made money.
Yeah, but it's an attitude thing with
Yeah.
announcers. So this Christopher Mitchell from Australia, he even messaged me. You know, he must be in the RC Announcers Union or something with Scotty and Jimmy defending them. So he said that he wrote that any director or referee would have let that go because Mayfield lost positions and time from the crash.
But he did it.
You know. And so it's done. You can't penalize him more. And I just think, no, it's wrong because, yes, he lost time and positions, but he didn't lose enough time and enough positions.
Well,
so you have to complete the lap. Otherwise, if we take this way of thinking to its extreme, I cross the loop, then I hop the pipe, go in front of the loop and wait, and then I cross the loop again. And that's fine. According to this theory, that's fine because I crashed onto the other side of the pipe. I just hopped back. I didn't complete the lap. I just waited. That's not how this works. You have to complete the lap. So I just don't understand the thinking. And then he says that Mayfield didn't do it intentionally. So that doesn't matter. Intention doesn't matter in these kind of situations. If you cut the track intentionally or you crash over, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
Right. Josh Hayno brings up a good point. He says, if there were Euro drivers at DNC this year, this would have been called out if he wasn't given a penalty. I'm read this wrong. If there were Euro drivers at DNC this year, and this would have been called out if he wasn't given a penalty. It's basically saying if this was a European driver and it wasn't called out, guys would have made off. I think so.
I disagree.
Well, that thing you have to think about these situations in their most extreme form. Last lap World Championship race. Mayfield is the most hated driver in the world, and whoever gets second is everyone's favorite, right? Would you do the same thing? And I don't think they would do the same thing. Right.
I know what you mean.
Do you see what I mean? Like, take it to the extreme.
If that was you,
if I was Mayfield and that was Drake and it was for the win. It was an incredible DNC where me and Drake are fighting for the win, right? Amazing things happen, and that's the last lap. Everyone would just be like, well, Jake, you won it fair and square. I don't think so.
No.
You definitely wouldn't have won. You would have got protested for sure. That's for sure.
What about this question? This is a good question with Neo. So if he was sure of a penalty, then do you think he should have continued instead of stopping? And yes, if you take someone out, you should continue instead of stopping, and then you get a penalty. That's how it should work. And the penalty should be so harsh that you don't really want to take anyone out. You'll be more careful so you don't take anyone out in the first place, or you'll be more careful and you won't cut the track in the first place because the penalties are so extreme. If you have a 10-second stop and go penalty for cutting the track, if he just kept going, he would have still gotten the penalty and lost even more time. So if he does this and keeps going, he will still lose more than what he did here.
Yeah. At the bigger races like this, would it be possible to have more than one loop? I think they do. They have one on the pit lane too.
Yeah.
Like
it is definitely possible, but a lot of people don't like to do it. But I think we should have 3 loops, maybe 5, but like at least 3. Like different points of track, having sectors.
You know what? JQ's just clicking on that mouse to piss me off. I know he is.
Yeah. The thing, like the last thing I'll say about this is just that I just don't like the inconsistency, and it's not an important thing always. I think this was kind of important because Mayfield did end up winning the race, and he won a few $1,000s. Someone else might have won if he had actually gone back. Who knows? We don't know how the race would have evolved. It's impossible to know. So we've had world championships decided by similar situations where someone, ends up on the wrong side, keeps on going, kind of situation. So it's just, we need to start taking these things a bit more seriously, I think.
I think, especially at something of this caliber, like we talked about how prestigious this race is, right? You know what I mean? And how much prestige is attached to it. So you might as well treat this, and these guys probably treat this as a Worlds, you know what I mean? So why not apply the same rules that you would at the Worlds to, I mean, at least at the most to the pro guys. They should know better, you know what I mean? They've been doing this for a long time.
The attitude is just the thing that needs to switch,
let's be realistic.
Especially from the announcers and sort of people in positions of some sort of power, and they're just, oh, it's just fine, or like, no, it's not. You have to take on some responsibility.
Yeah.
You did Mal, what Mal would have called it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I have done this before. JQ has done this before. It's not up to the drivers to make these decisions. It should be up to the referees and the race organizers. The drivers are gonna take what they can get, you know?
Pretty much. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. That's what they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's okay. This question is really good because this pretty much proves the point. So I'm gonna answer this question with a question. So Ted Bundy and some guy who killed one man. I mean, the guy who killed one man isn't as bad as Bundy, so he's good in our books, right? No. This is pretty much what he's asking.
He just compared this to serial killing. Very good, Max.
Yeah, but the point is valid, though.
I know. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's just the culture that we've created, man. We have to. It's just like the marshalling thing. We have to kind of nip this in the butt somehow. I mean, we keep talking about like European races and stuff like that. From my little short time driving over racing in Europe and the UK, way more organized. Like you knew, like as soon as you was off that rostrum, you went and put your card on. You went right to your cone. I mean, this is all basic etiquette of racing, but it still seems to be an issue at races. And it seems to be at races in America because of, just like there's no regular. It's like the Wild West. Like really, that's what it is Wild West. There's no governing body. There's no real. There's like, and who's to say that DNC can't make its own set of rules? Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing going on like that. So, they can.
Yeah,
they don't
can.
have to answer to any governing body whatsoever. So, I would just like to see
one thing. Yeah, one issue with this is also that a lot of races in America, the announcer is the referee. So people like Scotty, and if he started giving out penalties, people will start to not like Scotty as much.
So you need to have somebody separate doing that.
You should have seen Boots go mad at Mao multiple times because he got a penalty because he took someone out. Well, Stitson is hated in the UK as well. Everyone pretty much hates him, but then they think about it and, well, he's actually right. So these referees need to be their own people, and they need to take the responsibility and call things out when they see it. People would hate it at first, but after a while they see, okay, maybe there's a point behind this.
Yeah.
And that's why the race announcer being the referee is a very bad idea, because generally you want to like the race announcer. The referee you will always hate, no matter what he does.
It takes a special type of person to be a referee. That's for sure.
And Stitson and Mao are good at it.
Yeah. All right. What else do we have to talk? Anything else we have to talk about, Joseph? Did you want to rant about before we? Or was this it? Did you have any other examples?
No, I think mainly that track cut and just the reaction to it. Like, well done. I mean, come on, seriously.
We're not going to open up the phone lines today. What we are going to do is do a quick Q&A. And we got to pay some bills, so let's do that. And we'll come back and take a few questions from you guys, and then I guess we'll wrap it up for the day.
Techno RC. Techno RC. Techno RC is a premium manufacturer specializing in 8th and 10th scale high-performance off-road RC buggies and trucks. Visit www.technorc.com for a complete catalog of their products. Techno RC. Excellence in engineering. Hashtag Techno Takeover.
And thank you, Techno RC, for your support. It's greatly appreciated. I honestly I want Tyler Jones in the A main. I would like to see Seth too, but I think Tyler. I just want to see him make the A main, so I'm rooting for Tyler to bump out of the B. I want Tyler and Seth to bump out of the B. Yes, I'm going to be a techno fanboy. I want Tyler and Seth to bump out of the B and go into the A. All right. Questions. Okay.
Wait. Before we go to the questions, you remember when I said the prophecy will be fulfilled?
Oh.
And I have the science behind this.
Oh, right.
So I take a look at lap times. So I looked at the lap times. In E-buggy, Fend was about 10th faster in raw speed compared to Mayfield, 10th and a half maybe. On average, Mayfield had, well, a little bit worse runs in E-buggy. But on raw speed, the difference was 10th and a half, pretty much. In Truggy, the difference was only a 10th between Fend and Mayfield in raw speed. So E-buggy, he was really close, crashed, didn't win. Truggy, Mayfield was faster. In buggy, the difference was 2.5 tenths in favor of Fend. So he can lose double of what he lost with Truggy and still be competitive with Mayfield.
So you're saying
You know?
he can win Nitro Buggy?
I'm saying the qualifying pace with Fend has been slower than his main pace. But the qualifying pace has been slower in both E-buggy and Truggy compared to Mayfield has been so that even if he lost the same amount with buggy, he's gonna still win it. So he can have the same performance with the buggy as he had with a Truggy and still win it.
All right.
Based in
Do
science.
you agree with that, Joseph, or did you listen to him?
Yeah, but
I'm the only guy
going to win it. So
You really think?
No,
Okay.
I'm the only guy here with 2 for 2 so far. So you know what?
Really?
Science
Like,
is better than hope
yeah,
and
Fend
opinions.
let me down big time in E-buggy.
yeah, but
No, he didn't. E-buggy was his worst class. I called
know
this
what?
last week already.
I'm going. All right. Well, let's make our predictions before we go into questions. I am saying Fend, Mayfield, Tebow.
Tebow or Ogden.
Yeah, I could say Tebow or Ogden.
Ogden if he has a good day. Tebow if Ogden doesn't have a good day.
Ogden better not drive like he didn't have that Truggy B main.
Yeah.
So I'm still staying. I am staying with Fend. Yes, I am a sucker for licks. Fend, Mayfield, Tebow. That's my
I'll agree on I'll agree with Keenan, and I have science behind me, so no one can say anything against science. You know.
I don't even know who's in the main. Let me look at the results.
Okay, top 6. Okay, Jake, you listen. Top 6 is Fend, Ogden, Denny, Mayfield, Tebow, and Drake. Anyone else is out of contest.
No, I don't think the podium isn't going to be within those people.
So who out of those who apart from those 6 is going to be on the podium?
Fend is going to get fended. It's going to be Mayfield, Ogden, and the third guy not in the top 6. So who's 7 to 12 or 7 to 10?
Wiggins is 7th. Bornhorst is I think 8th. Then it's Cav and Jellin. Oh, Jellin was actually 7th, I think. But Cav is the last one in the main. Then in the B, it's Jones, Van Dalen, Tesman, and Rivkin.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
so Joseph's.
Yeah, maybe it is in the 6. Unless Tesman finds some magic gear. I don't know.
Tesman can
maybe
be
Tebow third.
Yeah.
So Mayfield, Ogden, Tebow.
Someone
Mayfield,
someone
Ogden,
out
Tebow?
of the B for third. Okay, my picks for third, apart from Tebow. So if Fenn blows out, it's gonna be Mayfield, and then Ogden or Tebow, and then from the B, or it'll be Tesman or Bornhorst. So that's like if Fenn blows out and things go crazy. But if things go as science proves they will go, it'll be Fend, Mayfield, and Tebow.
All right. So I'm Fend, Mayfield, Tebow. Max, you are
Same.
Mayfield, Fenn, Mayfield, Tebow, and Joseph is Mayfield, Tebow, Ogden. All right, remember that.
No,
remember that.
Mayfield, Ogden, Tebow.
Charles McKenzie, Drake, top 5. That is possible. That is possible. If it's
Yeah, he's starting 6th. He has good pace, so
yeah.
he like top 5 would be.
He could podium. Drake could get third. That would be amazing.
Drake was faster during the night, so he was a lot faster during the night. So
also, he might have good mileage compared to others.
That's true. That's
true.
what Tessman doesn't
Drake
have
has a good
anymore.
shot. Drake could make the podium, but I doubt it. But he could.
My dark horse, if he makes it, if he makes it to the main, I want Tyler Jones to do well. If he makes it, and I wouldn't be mad if Cav came, and I wouldn't be mad if Cav podium. I would be ecstatic if he won. I just said
Cav was also better. Cav was also better during the night. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention is Ogden is a lot worse during the night. He was 2 tenths slower compared to Fend and Mayfield during the night than he was during the day. That's quite a lot in like raw speed. So he was a lot slower during the night.
So all right, cool. So we got our picks in. We're gonna take a few questions from guys here in the chat. EKJ 24,000. What's up, man? That's my boy Corey Jordan. Left tire salute. You guys go there and subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'm probably gonna go do an interview with him this week. He says, can y'all tell me what's up with Tessman? It's his car. Well, Max, you kind of talked about this yesterday and how his car, like how he was driving and stuff like that.
So I've looked at his setups before. I'm not 100% sure what he's running now, but looking at his setup, what he ran in previous years at DNC, I'm pretty sure he'll run similar type of setup. So he runs the shocks inside. So this is very good when it's the type of layouts that it was in Paris, where it's pretty much 180s, slow corners, and jumps and bumps. Here, actually, there's a lot of hip jumps, a lot of fast corners, and you need to carry a lot of corner speed. And having the shocks inside on the arm, if he's running it, I'm not 100% sure, but I expect him to run it, is not actually going to be good. That's really hurting him at this type of layout. So I think that might be the one issue. And also, for some reason, his car doesn't seem to handle the bumps really well. I don't know what's that all about.
Yeah. His Truggy look weird too, man. I guess it's those hot race tires. It makes it look lower to
Ogden
the
was
ground.
second.
Huh? No,
Ogden was second. Yeah.
Enrique talks about my ads RC racing. When's Nick's race? No idea. We don't know. We have to go work it out.
Pro Main,
right? Was yours? It usually is for the
it's always before the Pro Main, right?
Yeah. It is.
Ty's
line on the Rumble. This is something that I watched a lot too. The coming up that Rumble
section.
Yeah, man. I watched Fenn go on the inside many times, and him and Bornhorst were battling like crazy. Like Bornhorst and Fenn were able to put their cars on the outside or the inside of that section and make it fast.
In Buggy though, Ty sucked there. Like he was really bad there.
Yeah, in Truggy,
I showed the clips yesterday. I showed the clips yesterday. So maybe Ty has switched his line or something. But like Fend had an amazing. Fend was the fastest guy in the washboard in Buggy at least. I showed the clips yesterday. I mean, you can go back and watch it.
Was fast in Truggy though.
Yeah, but Bornhorst has Truggy arms that are 30 centimeters long. So he has that.
That's true. Ads Racing asks again, the way it's set up in the US, if someone in the intermediate A main wins, do they bump up into the pro? No, because maybe the next year.
It's his own class.
Yeah,
I hope they would do this.
Yeah, in the following year.
What they should do is they would just have one class. You know? No
well,
intermediate.
You couldn't go back. You've won this. You've won open.
I won expert.
Yeah, expert. You couldn't go race it again. You couldn't race it. You have to go to pro. Well, you would race pro anyway.
Oh, he meant that. Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I believe.
That's true.
What's up, Mick Wilson? How you doing? Good day, fellas. He must be from Australia. Wyatt Gaskins. What has more glory, truck or E-buggy? Truck. Nitro.
Longer main. Yeah, longer main. If E-buggy was 3 mains, E-buggy would be more glorious.
That's you know what? I am very all right. I know Joseph hates E-buggy, right? But I would like to at least have 2 E-buggy mains at DNC.
Yeah, if E-buggy had 2 10-minute mains or even 2 15-minute mains, E-buggy
Yes.
would be more glorious than Trug.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it doesn't look like we have much questions. We have 65 people online watching us. Does anybody have any questions before we sign off? Before we close this up? Because I think I'm going to be going home and putting on the big screen and watching some live RC all day and watching some racing. Any more questions, guys? Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, you know what? I appreciate everybody tuning in. I know it's Sunday. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you, Max, for your time. Joseph, thank you. I appreciate it. Pink Unicorn. And BA main winner. Huh?
BA main winner.
I don't know what that means, Liam. What's up, Liam? Sign in. I'm sorry, Liam. I snapped at you the other day. I apologize.
He's trying to screw with our heads with this one.
I apologize to Liam. I snapped at him the other day in a chat. I apologize to him publicly. I'm sorry, Liam, for my outburst to you the other day. I apologize. B-Man. All right, let's talk B-Man. All right, is the JQ car still going to be made? Once the JQ car, these JQ kits sell out, they will not be made. We will still have parts for the JQ car. We're going to talk a little bit about this on this week's podcast as well, I believe, JQ and I. But as for the car itself, once these kits are gone, and there will be no more kits, so just parts. And I'm pretty sure there's enough JQ parts out there and kits that you can probably run a black edition until I die. So, you know what? Chuck wants me to do his infamous Jim Cornette outro, but I can't because it's like thank you and F you, bye bye. Hey man, you guys enjoy the Nitro, the glory. This is awesome. We got a lot of Nitro Buggy racing to watch. I'm rooting for Wally. I want Wally to win intermediate. Or Ashton. I'll take Wally. I like Ashton. You know, he was JQ, now it's TLR, but I'll take Wally. And
he has COVID.
No, he had a mask on.
Yeah, but it's not 99%. I mean, it's not 100%. Hey, you already forgot to talk about the B main.
Oh, I know. All right, we did. I am taking Seth Van Dalen and Tyler Jones.
Not even Testament?
No.
I'm taking Testament for the win, and then Seth for second. Tyler, if Seth crashes one more time than Tyler does.
I think I picked Seth and Ty yesterday, so I'll stick to that.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not picking Canada's Wonder because my buddy Devin is a big Ty Testament fan, and he's going to give me crap if Ty wins it and gets to the A main. Wally is going to win. I hope so. I haven't talked to him, so let's see. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I think that's it. It's late there, and it's getting late there in Finland, and I am going to go. It's 3:30 here. I didn't realize what time it was here. Hey, Testament and Rivkin says RC Kevin. Yeah, maybe. Rivkin needs to. He needs to be in that. Both of those guys need to be in that A main.
He hasn't looked. I mean, okay, one thing I'm going to give him is for some reason the associated works a lot better when the track is wet. I've seen this with myself. I don't know what the thing with it is, and yesterday's E-buggy performance proved it. And I think if they watered the track really well today, and if the B-main is quite late, he definitely has a shot at it. But at a dry
B-main should be still daytime, so it's gonna be dry.
So it's gonna be harder for him. I don't know. He did good in E-buggy. What's wrong with Nitro? I don't know.
But Associated is not having a good DNC right now.
Oh no, I'm looking kind of bad now with being team associated.
You are. Your team isn't doing too good, Max.
I'm waiting to see Ongaro with a new car.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, looking at the results from Italy, it's kind of hard to tell. Like he's been at some races, he was really fast, but at one race I saw him finish 5th. I haven't talked to him. Clancy said he was doing okay, and then at one point he said he was having some issues. But I don't know. I feel like he's doing good, but it's kind of an open book until they race abroad.
We do have a question.
Yeah.
It's from Will Brinton. He says, do you think the low-C buggy gets worse as the track gets more bumpy?
Before, yes, but I think they have some setup now that they figured it a bit out. And the way Fenn drives, he like drives straight a lot. So being opposed to Mayfield goes around the corners. What Fenn does is he steers into the corner, then goes straight, especially on the right side. I showed this yesterday as well, but especially on the right side, he angles himself to the bumps, to the hip jumps, to the jumps, so that he doesn't have to turn and be on power pretty much at all on the track. So he has the driving style fits this type of layout really well, and I think has the car set up in a way that he can drive it. Opposite to Cavalieri, which drives just the way that's not good for this type of layout, and I believe the car is also not suited for that type of driving style.
He basically wants to know it can still cut a fast lap, but he's asking, does the buggy become less consistent? As it gets rough. I mean, it's still talking about the TLR car, because this is a complaint I've heard from because it's just such a super aggressive car. You know what I mean? Turning wise.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff
the way
like
he
that.
drives it, he sort of eliminates that effect. The way he drives.
He's not talking about Fenn. He's talking about the car itself.
Yeah, well, the car is like that, but the way Fenn set it up and the way Fenn drives, he can get around that. If Cavalieri was driving the car, he's gonna have more issues, but he's Cavalieri, so he can sort those issues. But more of a round driving style, hitting the apexes, the car will be a lot worse in bumps. The Mugen will be slightly worse in bumps, but he'll get around that better than what TLR does.
Hey, Joseph, I have a question about the Mayako E-Truggy. Hey, the one thing is, I think Joseph would design an E-Truggy before I'll get a raise, ever. There'd be a JQ will make an E-Truggy before I get a raise. That's for sure. And then I will race it and be an E-Truggy champion at 50. I think that's it, man. We don't have any more questions. Thank you, Max. Been excellent as usual. Thank you for your time. JQ, Pink Unicorn, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. We got a recap to do later on this week. Maybe we'll do it live, or maybe we'll do it recorded. I'm not sure. But today we are going to enjoy some racing. I hope you guys do whatever you're doing this Sunday. Enjoy it with your family. But if you're watching DNC, which I know I'll be doing, we're gonna see some good racing. I'm so excited. I wonder if they really should make the final 60 minutes, man. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope Joey.
Why
listens.
isn't it?
Huh?
It's the biggest race of the year. Should be 60 minutes.
I don't know, but Degani's been on him about making it 60 minutes for a long time. I hope he listens.
Legani wants the qualifiers to be 60 minutes.
Hey, Joseph, did Greg F you off last night? He F'd me off last night.
No.
Yeah.
No, just this morning.
And then it's like, call me. I'm like, Greg, you can call me, I don't call long distance. I said, we have this thing called the internet, we can call each other. He doesn't understand that. All right, guys. Hey, everybody that joined us today, thank you for your time. We greatly appreciate it. Shout out to all the sponsors shout out to all the NNRC squad around the world. Thank you guys for your time. Hey, you know what? We forgot to say something. Happy birthday to Born a Crime. I think we might have said it yesterday, but it's his birthday. It was his birthday yesterday or today. So happy birthday to Born a Crime. Matthew Gonzalez. And Shane Howick, what's up? Thank you. What's up, man? Thank you. What's up? Good to see you. Hopefully you guys get back to normal up there in the Pacific Northwest doing some racing. Daiquiri Man, see you guys later. Hey, remember, guys, we have a Patreon. If you guys can help us out there, help me out there, that helps us out to get things going. Hopefully the Patreon provides me to go traveling to races to do some more coverage. Maybe do some of these podcasts from there. Max has his YouTube. Check him out at maxmort.com. I'm sorry, maxmort.com. Look for him on Maxmort on YouTube. Also, don't forget Pink Unicorn, on her JQ Racing TV. And hey, what's up, Mitch Watson? Hey, how you feeling this morning? I was talking to Mitchell last night. What's up? Him, Hot Sauce is old man. Go check out JQ Racing TV. We want to get him to 10K subs so he can go to buy a Coyote show and go to the Coyote Show Masters. And yeah, man, we're just trying to like build everybody's YouTuber. And don't forget to like, sub, and comment on this and share it, please, because we're trying to grow mine. And am I going to PNB? It might happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's April. It could be a chance that I go there. If I can I got to check on my ticket, see if I can renew it and go. But if I can, I think I'm going to go. And hey, shout out to all the awesome sponsors that support the podcast. They are Mayako, Techno RC, Beach RC, RCMX Online, Sun City RC Raceway, Manscaped.com, Racecraft USA, Papa Willie's Traction Tonic. Man, I always forget JQ Racing. Can't forget my JQ Racing family, because JQ Racing still exists as much as everybody says it won't, because I'm tired of hearing that. Hey, don't forget to go to House of RC, fill out your profile, check out Wally Builds, check out RCGP Driven. You said next month coming, so we're gonna have that. And you guys enjoy your day of watching RC, and we will talk about all of this later on this week, I think. So thank you. Nitro is the glory. E-buggy pays the bills. Hey, Pink Unicorn, you got anything to say before we go?
Good night.
All right. Hey,
I'm
Max, got anything to say to everybody?
Enjoy some racing, and hopefully
Yes.
the coverage will be better than yesterday, or at least as good, because it was pretty good yesterday already.
Yeah.
I will hope we have a really good time watching racing.
Right. And I want to say thank you to Rowan the Barbarian. You did another great job behind the scenes, man. Awesome work. We can't do it without you. And shout out to Jacob Peterson for doing all these awesome videos for me. Hey, you guys enjoy the racing. It's time to go. Let me find my outro. Where is it, Rowan? Lefty out. Nitrous the glory.
Thank you for listening to the No Name RC podcast. We greatly appreciate all the support and love from you, the listeners. Without all of you, none of this is possible. Special thanks to our patrons on Patreon. If you wish to support the podcast further, you can at patreon.com/NNRC podcast. As a patron, you will receive early releases, special content, and patron-only giveaways. Also, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, www.nnrcpodcast.com. Remember, Nitro is the glory, but E-buggy pays the bills. If you aren't having fun, it doesn't make sense. And if you ain't grinding, you're sliding lefty out. Nitro is the glory. Nitro is the glory. Nitro is the glory.
That wasn't so bad.